I studied a Bachelor of Business with a major in marketing and a minor, I think they called it at the time, in international business. I think Australian Catholic University provided me with two key things. The first is it gave me a greater awareness of the way in which business runs, and a lot of case studies, a lot of examples in which I got insights into the way businesses have done things in the past, which I found really, really interesting and valuable. From a general business, a financial, accounting, but in particular a marketing perspective, because that's the major that I chose. The second thing it provided was the theory involved in running a business. So I guess the concepts and the tools that have provided me with the ability to analyse things and make decisions in a more effective manner. And that's been of great value to me, both personally and professionally. I work for a media marketing firm, and I worked on a number of smaller initiatives. I think that the one that I enjoyed the most and the one that I guess was best for me and my career was I had a chance meeting with the owner of the business at the time, with Kostya, the boxer, and we hit it off, and I went on to build his business in Russia, America and Australia. So I've always been a boxing fan, and when I met Kostya, there were so many things that I thought he should be doing with his brand. He didn't have a brand at all, and so we built a business for him, a line of boxing equipment in everywhere with a sports store. We did a deal with ABC Books, a three-book deal. We did a DVD deal with Sony Music. We did a whole bunch of initiatives for Kostya, which still are around today. Tim Pethick, the brainchild behind Nudie, Juice, is approaching me in August 2002, and he approached me. I didn't know who he was, and he said, "Mate, I want to start a fruit juice business." Him and Andrew Bonetta and David Gordon, the three of them, and they wanted me to help them start the business. And here we are today, 5 years later. When we started the business, there was, a blender, one truck, and a few pieces of fruit, and we sold 40 bottles in our first week. We're 5 years old now. January will be 5 years old. We're in every Coles in Australia, every Woolworths in Australia. Recently went to every McDonald's in Australia. We used over 3.5 million pieces of fruit last week alone. In our first week we used 252 pieces. So I guess my journey post ACU has been really interesting. In particular the last two, I guess, vocations that I've been on, because they are that. And I always think back to my days at Australian Catholic University, and I still catch up with the guys that I studied with, and I still use on a day-to-day basis the things that I learned at school.